back. I hope you enjoyed the first hour of Nite Line, the special President's Day Nite Line. And Chef Marty, we were at the end of the Patriots last hour, and we did that a couple of months ago. I ain't gonna lie. And but part of your responsibilities as a chef there at the White House and at Camp David is obviously you spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And how does our kitchen compare to the White House kitchen?
It's pretty awesome. It might actually be a little bit better. You know, we have so much room in here.
You know, the White House is paid by taxpayers. You know,
Yeah.
it's always the budget constraints there. You know,
there's no budget.
We went all out with this. So yeah.
I asked one day Dante, hey, what's the budget around here? Is it typed up where I could review it? And the guy actually had to excuse himself from the room because he was laughing so uncontrollably. I saw him the next day. He was like, "You are really a child.
That's hilarious.
You think there's a budget?" I was like, "There's a budget for everything." I thought, you know, I just wanted to, because you know, there's a
no budget.
Go.
Okay. Well, now, what a lot of people don't understand, correct me if I'm wrong, presidents, they have to pay for their meals other than state dinners and stuff. So, I mean, everything, toothpaste, toilet paper, meals, everything, they have to pay for. They get billed for that. That's
right,
correct.
right. And we've had a lot of presidents go broke.
Yeah,
Into foreclosure and bankruptcy. Yeah.
Really?
People think it's a joke when the Clintons left and said we were like so low. And when they look at Jefferson's house was foreclosed on when he passed away. And yeah, I mean, entertaining a lot of people.
Well, I know our current president has bukus of money, but I know I was reading about Jimmy Carter.
Yes.
And you know, there's a tailor in D.C. that makes all the presidential suits for inauguration. Well, Carter evidently turned one down or something, and he got sworn in about a $200 suit.
That's nice, actually.
You know, that is so cool to me. You know,
he is a super humble guy, very religious,
guy.
very simple, lives in a simple home.
Yeah.
But I mean, he did reprimand Amy a couple of times. You're bringing all these kids over here from Sidwell Friends School, and it's out of control. We had like 22, give me the paper, and 22 kids here yesterday with a pizza party, and then of course they want to stay Amy until 8 o'clock at night, and this is the third night with chips and sodas, and I am actually paying for all of this. Now last night was $162, okay?
So he's keeping total on everything.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's, you know.
Well, you've cooked for 5 or 6 presidents at this point, and you're going to do some of the dishes that really stood out with you and tell the story behind them.
This stands out too. You know, fiber is really important in your diet.
I love it. Yeah.
But this kind of fiber is not welcomed. So
we'll take the label off.
This is what I was very famous for, actually laughing into my own face. You know. And just really relaxing. And
well, if you don't laugh at yourself, sometimes people won't laugh with you. You know?
Oh my gosh! And getting into a mirror and laughing right into your face daily is important and healthy.
Very important. So.
We got some yellow tomato. We're going to do a nice salad today.
Awesome.
Since the holidays are all over and people are thinking about maybe eating a little bit healthier, you know, we gorged and whatnot on turkey and ham and everything. Salads is the name of the game today.
Awesome.
This is a very famous dressing that I made with mangoes for Hillary right here, Dante. And hopefully the camera-rific can see that. We've got some mangoes in there. If you want to do them and peel them yourself, certainly, God bless you. Feel free to do that. If you want to cheat, like I do, you can buy them in light syrup.
So in the White House, y'all would use canned mangoes or canned tomatoes or whatever.
Yes.
So it's not all. That's awesome. That's good to know.
And a lot of times, I mean, if we could grow it fresh, but we don't have mango trees around the White House yet.
Yeah.
But if we could grow it fresh,
just not
we
there.
would. If we could grow it at Camp David, we would. If we could grow it on the rooftop with the rooftop garden that we had at the White House before the one that we have now, we would do it.
Awesome. Well, show us what's going on with this mango dressing.
This is a couple of mangoes in here, and I'm trying to avoid turning this on high to where it shoots up all over me.
Turn your TV down
That
real
would
quick,
be
folks.
interesting, though, wouldn't it, if it shot up all over me on my face? Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun. And notice the hand here.
There you go.
This is a little immersion blender, and these are nice Come take a look at how that works,
Oh,
Dante.
it's beautiful.
It's just like you put it in there.
Yeah.
So if you want to use a blender, you can. But we're going to go on ahead and make a puree.
So as you do that, tell us the story around behind this dressing.
Oh my goodness gracious! So I come out one night and I told the First Lady I made a homemade mango dressing for you tonight, First Lady, and she said, "Oh my gosh, that is so nice, Marty." And Bill was just sitting there staring at me the whole time, and he mentioned to me, "That's very touching, Marty. You made a homemade mango dressing for Hillary." I was like, "Well, it's her favorite fruit, Mr. President." So, just, I was like, that's very nice indeed. Did you make anything for me, the President of the United States? And he just kind of hung there. It was dead silence in the dining room, and he just was staring at me, and you could hear it seemed like it was minutes and minutes and minutes of dead air time. I was like, oh my gosh. Yes, Mr. President, I did. I made a banana dressing just for you. And I brought him in a banana dressing. So there we have that nice mango puree. This is going to be the easy part right here. How about a little bit of garlic powder? I like roasted garlic powder instead of fresh. I've got some pepper naturally. This is going to be a vinaigrette. So we're just going to do a nice mango vinaigrette for Hillary. A little bit of salt. If the person doesn't want salt, we cannot have that. That's fine. Some honey. We don't need much here, Dante, but we can have a little bit of honey for flavor, background flavor. This is sweet enough as it is. And why don't you just stir that, Dante, with that whisk gently. What we're trying to do here is make a sweet and sour.
I was about to say, I would have never thought to put garlic and honey and the same thing, you know.
The little chipotle
and
oil
the
here.
spice then, so cool.
She likes the hot. She's a hot sauce fan. Here comes the vinegar. I've got some mirin vinegar or salad vinegar, whichever you desire. Looks like we're going to have to, come on, little buddy, get out there.
There we go.
A little sweet and sour. I've got some tarragon flavored flaxseed oil here. And then how about
this smells good now, y'all.
How about some olive oil?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now, all these recipes are going to be on the screen.
Yeah.
And you can email us. We can send that out to you.
And look,
so.
we can just kind of, let's see if we like our own food.
Let's see. How is it?
It tastes pretty good. I think you should do a little more. And this is what I recommend you do at home. Just make it to the way you enjoy it. Okay.
And what kind of salad, what kind of greens would you put this on?
I've got some assorted greens over here, baby mesclun greens.
Wow.
Just fiddle with it, guys. Get it to the viscosity that you enjoy in life. You don't have to follow these recipes religiously and doing everything that we say.
And
but can we bring that over now?
Certainly, yeah. When we think about presidents and heads of state, let's bring it to it.
Yeah.
You've displayed it so pretty there.
Look, why don't we put a yellow tomato there?
Oh, wow.
Do I know what I'm doing?
I think
Not
so.
really. I'm just guessing, okay?
Well, we think about these beautiful dishes and these exotic ingredients, but are a lot of the presidents and heads of state, are they just down to earth and want to eat a cheeseburger?
They
or
are.
a steak
Occasionally
or
you'll be asked, hey, can I just get something simple? I'm tired of the insanity.
Yeah.
Just a plain old cheeseburger would be nice.
Yeah.
And you're not there to judge them, okay? This was just some sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, okay? Whatever you want to put on here. I noticed you were looking at the beets before.
I had one earlier. They're good.
Okay?
Yeah.
We can have a little red beet if we want to. I've got some dragon fruit on there, some yellow tomato, red tomato, baby mesclun greens, and I think...
But to break it down, this is a simple recipe. I mean, canned mangoes and some oil.
Yeah.
You don't have to use the fancy chipotle, you know,
We
if you don't want to, you know, you can just use some normal olive oil.
And it's
normal
pretty simple to change these things
vinegar.
in accordance with your doctor or the way you eat, you know, to the correct oils and things that you like. So I think that looks pretty nice.
That
We're going to send
looks
that out
really
to the
nice.
First Lady, and we're going to ask somebody to taste, test, sample this today and see if they like our food.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I mean,
And give us their opinion.
You don't get my
So-
size without taste testing.
Okay.
All right, so
And I
let's
had
try
that
it
beautiful
over.
little
I know,
scallion, a
you
decorative scallion.
You took about 4 or 5 minutes just making that look so
Yeah.
beautiful. Look at that, y'all.
Yeah. So this is,
how
you know,
cool.
what we try to do. And here, get in there.
Yeah.
get in there with a tomato maybe.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And we'll say goodbye to everybody for this episode because we're going to be right back in a second.
Yeah, we're just going to stay here. What's the next
We're going to do
recipe?
President Clinton's.
Well, then we'll be right back with President Clinton's banana recipe.
Right back with
Alrighty, so Hillary got her salad dressing.
She got, yep.
You got Bill's salad dressing. You saved your job.
Yes, I did.
And so now a mango vinaigrette I can get. That's cool. It was good. But a banana.
Vinaigrette.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, Bill's favorite fruit, a banana. Hillary's was a mango. So give them what they like and figure out, you know.
So,
a couple of bananas in here. We got it started for you already.
Yeah.
And we're just going to have a bowl.
Now, if they don't have one of these things at home, they can use a blender or just mash it with their hands.
They can use a
or
blender. They
something.
could mash it with the hand. Yeah, potato masher also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But these things are like $14 at Walmart.
Yeah.
And let's just put it down in there. And we're going to make a slurry. This is also good if you want to make homemade baby food, all natural. So, and really once you start doing this, you start to realize I can make a slurry with anything. I could make a salad dressing, a fresh blackberry, a strawberry salad dressing. I could make my own ice cream sundae toppings. I could make.
Wow.
It really is at that point.
That's
you
so
know.
cool. And this is called an immersion blender.
An immersion blender.
Excellent.
Yeah. So now we got kind of a.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit
baby
thick.
food. Yeah.
So now Bill, of course, you know, with his heart conditions and stuff, we're going to use the blonde miso paste. So just give that another little stir there if you would.
And so what you did is miso paste, which it comes in a jug like that. You added it to water to kind of get it to turn to liquid.
It's got a natural saltiness to it. It's very healthy. And what we're really
it's
trying
soy-based.
is soy-based, fermented.
Awesome.
Yeah. We're just trying to figure out what we're doing here with a symbiotic relationship. And again, I mean, honestly, Dante, and for everybody out there at home, this is not something like, oh, well, it says 3 bananas on the recipe. It's like, yeah, but maybe they weren't very mature in the saturative effect of them, and you ended up using 4. It's okay.
It's all right.
I actually don't know what I'm doing. People hate it when I say that, like, how could the White House chef not know? He said that on camera, that he doesn't know what. I don't.
Well, I'm just glad that I'm not the only one in the studio. So.
I'm guessing. And I'm trying to, you know, get a nice.
I bet when you first did recipes, or when you're coming across new recipes, you throw out a lot. You waste. I mean, it doesn't taste good a lot of times, right? I mean, it took years to learn
we're going to
this
keep
stuff,
on adding a little something and a little bit of this and that, and try to see if we like it. I got the dried garlic. I love roasted dried garlic.
And that's garlic powder, not salt.
That's
so we're
garlic
still not
powder.
adding any salt.
No salt.
To it. Yep.
I had a touch of olive oil. If you're on full heart reversal for Dr. Ornish, which is, you know, level 1, no oil. But if you're just on heart maintenance, you know, then a little bit of oil is okay. And here we have a touch of that flaxseed oil again. And since we are trying to make a sweet and sour, a vinaigrette, right now, thinking about this, you're thinking like, well, it probably tastes sweet with the banana, and then he's got oil in there, and that's a bit bland. So how about some cara, okay? Orange vanilla vinegar.
Wow.
And
well, that's clear like water. How cool.
We see how that is. Now, why don't I'm going to go on ahead and switch you over to stirring.
Okay.
You do your stirring magic again. Okay.
Well, now, you've been cooking for 30 years?
Oh, my gosh, since I was 4. So 50 years this year.
Wow.
50 years.
Well, you got any cookbooks out?
Yes, I got 9 different books out.
Wow.
Yeah. And this one has been very popular. Now, grab those spoons. Let's see where we're at, Dante. Let's see if we like our own food. I encourage people to do this at the house. We'll give it one more stir.
Okay.
I put another touch. And if you don't like it or you want to change it, let's just make it to the way you enjoy things.
Oh, my goodness, that's good.
That's pretty good. Okay. But maybe you say, you know, well, at my house, we'd have had a little more oil.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. Put a little.
Well, now,
put a little more oil.
That's really good. You can taste that garlic, and
maybe it's too thick, and you wanted to make yours thinner.
Yeah.
Okay. God bless you.
Well, now you've been cooking for presidents and people that, you know, of course yourself. You know, we know how to eat. how do you cook something that you don't like? Like when you want to taste it and see, okay, is it good, but you don't like it? What do you do?
I ruin food often. I tell people if you're going to be out there, risking it all, you're probably going to make mistakes. And failure in life is I love failure. Fortunate opportunity to try something again. So.
Well, not necessarily ruin it. What I was asking, like, if there's a dish that you do not like, but
Yes.
you've got to sample it. To see if it's
like
good.
caviar.
Yeah.
I'm not, I tell my young chefs, you have to at least taste the dish. You cannot say, like, I don't eat this or I don't eat that. So the banana vinaigrette here. Bill is lactose intolerant, so we do have some wonderful vegan cheese. He's almost a vegan cheddar and lactose-free cheese today.
Yeah.
We can put a couple little jewel tomatoes. We have some asparagus that we had grilled underneath, an Asian pear. And then we have the purple Peruvian potatoes in there, guys. So I think this is a kind of a nice salad.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
now,
to enjoy.
For those at home, of course, you roasted the potatoes, you blanched or sautéed the asparagus already.
Yes.
But for those at home, of course, everybody loves asparagus. But if they don't have purple Peruvian potatoes,
but they can get them.
A little red potato would be fine.
Yeah, they could use a red potato. But honestly, all this stuff, Dante.
This is all we can
I
find
go
at
to like the country boy level store. Okay, whether it's Harris Teeter or Ingles. Or Piggly Wiggly or Bilo, or I don't care. They pretty much have all these exotic ingredients.
Wow.
And yeah, they have
like
a
miso
large
paste. That's an easy find at the thing.
Absolutely,
So.
that's easy to find. If you want to pluck a little beautiful freshness and have that dance on the top, that's great too. We roasted the purple Peruvian potatoes. We grilled the asparagus, and then we blanched the green beans. So we use a lot of different techniques.
Yeah.
And the green beans we're going to see next, because we're coming up with the Trump's favorite salad served in all of Don's clubs.
So we've gone through the 90s here with the Clintons with two wonderful vinaigrette salad dressings. I mean, that is just so cool.
Yeah.
Mango and banana.
And we should try it. What if we do this? What if we get a tree
There we go.
and we dip it in the banana vinaigrette?
I like it.
Now, when have you ever gone to a restaurant and you ask them, what kind of dressings do you have? And they say, we have the ranch, the Thousand Island, the Russian, sir. We have the Italian and a raspberry vinaigrette. Sometimes I'll mention, I'll tell you what you have. I think I know all the dressings, but no one ever says, we have a banana vinaigrette or a mango vinaigrette or anything unique. So.
And like you said, once I saw you put it together with the mangoes and the bananas, you can make it out of anything then. Like
sure could.
Blueberries or strawberries or whatever.
You sure could.
So
Whatever
cool.
you enjoy in life. So.
That's going to be fun. So coming up next is our current president, President Trump.
Yes.
We'll be right back after we reset everything. This is great. Alrighty, now we're going to do Ivanka Trump's salad.
Yes.
And you told me that this is served in all of Trump's hotels and casinos and everything, so this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, when you go to the golf club, you'll see it on Don's menus. And very famous salad.
This is pretty awesome.
And Ivanka is a huge proponent for women working today and women as professionals. So this, if you go on her site, you'll notice she actually has in the large mason jars, the dressing is in the bottom, many different dressings to pick from.
Wow.
Then she puts this romaine in and all the ingredients. And what you're supposed to do is come lunchtime, you shake it up. Now, when you go to the fridge, a busy lady, professional, going out, she's got them actually a couple, 4 or 5 stacked up in the fridge.
Yeah.
And you grab a quart mason jar and you bring it to work with you.
That's
and
pretty cool.
This is how she does her famous salads. We're going to make one of them today.
So we're going to show you how to do it at home. You can get your own mason jar if you want to.
You sure can.
So this is going to be romaine based as far as a salad, but talk us through the dressing, which is
we're going to do
really cool.
We're going to do the dressing, and boy, does she like to use a lot of ingredients.
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, we're going to start today. We have some of the Coleman's mustard here, the mustard powder, okay? Can we just put a little shot in there like that,
Yeah.
Dante? And what about, can we have some of that grated cheese?
Yeah.
How about half of that grated cheese
Half of
in there,
that in
Dante?
there. All right. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm making.
And we
Making
hand grated
stuff.
this, right?
Yeah.
We were
This
not
is the-
cheating.
This is the good stuff.
I
This
got
isn't
yelled
the
at by
shaker.
Dante. I had the cheese in the plastic tub. He was like,
Said no.
"You can't
No,
do
no,
that
no.
down here."
Oh.
Okay, so we had to go back to the store and y'all and get the. He was insistent that we have a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Yeah. Now
So-
it was interesting. We didn't have any, and you just
Yes.
whipped this up.
I used some of the regular dry mustard powder and some
And some
mustard.
regular mustard.
And if we want to, we can have a little bit of vegetable oil, but then we can also have, we got the flaxseed, we can also have some olive oil here.
Now I've always heard flaxseed, and I've been hearing it today. We've used it and everything, and that's a really healthy oil,
Very
similar
healthy.
to olive oil.
Grapeseed oil, flaxseed oil.
all good
Olive
stuff.
oil is good for you.
Good.
Yep. She does have a little bit of the salt and pepper.
Okay.
Again, if you guys want to measure everything,
Yeah.
I often tell people I grew up in Catholicism, so people are even, blessing themselves, and everything is pinpoint measured precisely. And my grandmother had a huge wooden spoon that she would smack on the back of your hand if you did it wrong.
You probably got that a lot, didn't you?
So I got that a lot. From the Shire of Worcester in England.
Wow.
These two guys, Mr. Lee and Perrins, invented this sauce, Worcestershire sauce.
Now the story behind that, if I remember, and you know the story probably, they went to India and they tried this sauce and they liked it, so they tried to reverse engineer it, and it wasn't good. And they forgot about it for years.
And then they started in the basement in Worcester.
Yeah.
And had it in the old casks and letting it ferment.
It had
and
to
stuff.
ferment and age, yeah. So
Yeah, a
really
little bit of
interesting.
salad vinegar with that oil. So the rule of thumb on the oil and the vinegar is half as much vinegar as you do to the salad.
Okay.
So however much salad oil you put in, you put half as much with vinegar.
And that Parmesan's just melting in there. Look at it.
Yeah, we have
It's
no
looking
idea what
good.
we're doing here. We can either use the beautiful Sicilian, very famous lemon juice, or here in the Carolinas, we had a guy that worked for the Department of Agriculture, invented the Meyer lemon.
Oh, really?
This
I
is
didn't
a
know it was from the
hybrid.
Carolinas.
In China, he did this. He was a
Wow.
very famous Carolinian
Cool.
scientist. He blended the orange with the lemon,
Yeah, I
invented
love
the
them. They're sweeter.
Meyer lemon. So
I've got one growing in my living room.
whatever
It's great.
you enjoy in life, these
Yeah.
are both great lemons. We diced up a shallot for y'all, so I'm just going to go on ahead and drop him in.
Now, something that's interesting that I found out, Chef Marty. Again, today's President's Day, and you have been a presidential chef for 4, 5, 6, 8 presidents, maybe 14, I don't know. A lot of them.
Yeah.
But only the Navy can be a presidential chef. Is that
That's
right?
right. That's
Wow.
right. We did have a couple of friends. One of my best friends, Dante, is Andre Rush, and he's a very famous Army chef. Once in a while, we will ask some of the Army chefs to come over and please help us with bigger events. So, yeah. I just put in a whole clove of garlic.
I love
Okay?
garlic, so
I'm
that's
going to
great.
shoot you with one more since you love it.
Yeah,
I
man.
got this awesome crusher.
Let it rip. Yeah.
And you're kind of staring here, you're judging the viscosity, a little bit of cayenne, okay? And whether it's thicker or thinner and what you enjoy in life. And then I say we get our tasting spoons. Let's check it out and see if we like
let's
it.
see, I got some.
Okay? You got a couple over
here.
there, so let's
you
just see
go.
where we're at. Okay? Maybe the shallot was a bit tart today. Maybe the garlic was somewhat old and
That is ridiculously good. And
Is
that
that-
was simple.
it seems a little too oily.
It is a little oily, but I mean,
So
the mustard really pops. in
why
it.
don't we
I like
break it
that.
with a little bit of the balsamic? Because she uses balsamic, and this is her famous balsamic.
And you said she likes 2 oils. I mean, as far as
2
olive oil
oils.
and salad oil.
Yeah.
So.
And we had the salad oil in, sometimes called salad vinegar, sometimes called mirin vinegar.
Okay.
Okay, but she also uses, look at this,
Wow.
the
Look at that
balsamic from Modena. 2 kinds of oil, 2 kinds of vinegar.
Cool,
Okay?
cool.
And let's taste them one more time and
Yeah,
see
let's
if we
give
like
that a
it.
shot.
All right. That's pretty good. I'm not getting a lot of
yeah.
pepper. I got black, white, red, green organic pepper here.
Green pepper?
Yeah, baby.
That's cool.
Like Austin Powers used to say, do I make you hungry, baby? Okay. All right, I think that's nice.
That's good.
I'm going to ditch the whisk. Let's bring it over. We got a lot of work in front of us here because she does a kitchen sink type salad. So why don't you put a few cubes of Swiss cheese down?
And
okay. Yep.
It's just
Ivanka,
normal little Swiss cheese here.
She's got a lot of stuff, and then she's got green beans here. Okay. And she's got tomato heads.
I cut those
You
up.
cut those
See,
in half.
Look at that.
Yeah. We'll just put some of them on.
And
okay.
Then,
garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo, which is chickpeas. And boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I love chickpeas.
And we got the green beans. She's got a lot of stuff on this. And how about the corn? Then?
Yeah, and a roasted corn.
Do a little bit of roasted corn.
There.
Okay.
We'll just...
And this is so pretty. Okay. And then, you know, if you want to make it look a little, you know, asymmetrical for your friends, and, you know, this is where you can come in with the tweezers and kind of go around like that. And now we're ready.
See, I would just dump it all in that and just eat it.
And we just
that's
served this at the Connie Beard, the chair lady for the Republican Party in Chicago. We just did this for like 200 people.
Wow.
So, and prior to that, I know I met Sherelle at the Democratic convention. So, yeah, when you work for the White House military office, we support all the presidents. We don't play favorites.
Right.
And I often tell people, you know, I'm definitely an independent, so I'm focused on...
Well, there's so many politics, and especially when you're working there, that you just want to cook and make them happy because they're people too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think this
That's
world-famous salad, we have tried this many times, and people just love it. So, yeah, you'll find this at all the Trump clubs.
Well, I'm excited. And again, all the recipes here we've posted, and they can get them from you as well.
Yes.
But it's pretty simple stuff. This, if you want to watch this again, it'll be posted on our YouTube channel, and of course it's on Facebook Live and all that stuff. And how can they get a hold of you, Chef Marty?
Just go to InsideThePresident'sCabinet.com. We do our stage speeches, keynote speeches, and our entire TV series.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got a lot going on. You got a TV series coming out. Yeah. Of course, we the last hour we were at the bed and breakfast, the Inn of the Patriots.
That's right.
Shelby.
Home of the Presidential Museum.
Yeah, so check that out in Shelby, North Carolina. Is that Shelby?
Well, technically it's Grover, the town named after the president, but honestly, you're right, Dante.
It's
people
right
know
there.
Shelby and Kings Mountain.
So go up there and check it out. Chef Marty, thank you.
Thank you so
this
much,
has been
Dante.
a pleasure.
Absolutely.
We've got 3 different salads that our crew's hungry.
Yeah.
So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this different Nightline. And on President's Day, this presidential special Nightline. So thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow night right here.